Malo and welcome to Season 4, Episode 4 of Breakfast Bites by TevovoSports.com. A wrap of Pacifica People sports on this warm and sunny Wednesday morning, 4th January 2023. Coming to you from paradise on the 180th meridian in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And we start with the NFL, where the Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin collapsed during his game on Monday night against the Bengals after sustaining a big hit. He stood up but suddenly collapsed again, with medical staff rushing onto the field, confirming later that Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest following the hit and his heartbeat was restored on the field. He is currently sedated and remains in a critical condition in a Cincinnati hospital. The NFL later postponed the game. In football, fireworks greeted the funeral procession led by the hearse carrying the coffin of Pele through the streets of Sao Paulo last night, after tens of thousands of Brazilians paid their personal and emotional respects to the football legend at his club stadium. At midday today, local time, the procession will leave the stadium and drive by the home of his 100-year-old mother so that she can say farewell to her famous son on his way to a private family burial. In rugby league, under the current Origin rules, players who have resided in New South Wales or Queensland prior to their 13th birthday are eligible for State of Origin duties, unless they've represented England or New Zealand. Not sure why, but the pressure is mounting on the NRL to change the rules ahead of the series opener this year. And in boxing, some crazy news. UFC boss Dana White has issued a public apology after shocking video emerged of him slapping his wife twice across the face as she attempted to keep her arms up and block him at a New Year's Eve party in Cabo, Mexico. White said they both had been drinking heavily. It's no excuse, man. In rugby, former England boss Eddie Jones and ex-All Blacks coach Steve Hansen are embroiled in a tug-of-war over Bristol Bears and flying Fijian superstar Semi Radradra for the Barbarians' clash against the World 15 at Twickenham in May. Jones and Hansen both want Radradra in their respective teams. And the nutter who said to an opposition player, "I've met your mum, she's a sex worker, isn't she?" England international prop Joe Marler, which not surprisingly triggered an all-out brawl. Joe Marler has been suspended for 2 weeks, with 4 weeks more suspended for the rest of this season. For TevovoSports.com, I'm Kaldan Kamir. Mahalo, Vinaa, and thank you. Please hit the subscribe button below if you'd like to receive more Pacifica sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. And thank you all too much for all your love and support.